We covered as far as magnets where it attract, sometimes they can repel. Then on top of that, there was a definition of a magnet, thanks, but I don't need a definition. Then they're saying that there's a point of control magnet. Then also you have maybe the higher time frame VWAPs. So now you have multiple areas of magnets that could either attract or repel. Then you have the indicators, they have different weights, which this part I agree, we talked about that a little earlier. It goes on to say that I'm going to not so much listen to my understanding of and why I don't think there's any magnets, but then he goes on to say that he's going to listen to Frankie and Alex Crypto because, well, they're successful. And I agree 100%. The only thing that I would ask is don't be blinded. Don't have your blinders on. Be like a sponge and absorb additional information that you can investigate. All this stuff that we just mentioned. Let's kind of evaluate this. Let's say we have a point of control right here. Let's make it red. Now let's say we have our anchored VWAP or a VWAP, and the VWAP is right here. Now let's say we have a higher time frame point of control. So we'll do point of control, and just for giggles, let's say we have a moving average. Why not? And let's say this is our 21-day moving average. Where's our price action? Well, our price action is going to be in blue, so we don't get confused. And we have our price action kind of doing this number and doing this number, and whatever time frame you want. Let's just say a 4-hour time frame. According to Dave Digital's understanding, Frankie Candles and Alex O and whoever else he listens, it can attract or repel depending on the time frame. It can be higher time frames, the VWAP, the point of control, different points of control. So there's a whole bunch of variables here. And I think he knows how to trade. I don't know. I know he follows other people that know how to trade, especially Alex O Crypto and Frankie Candles. I think they're amazing. In addition to that thought process, I would be very confused if I went with that reasoning that was just explained to me, that this could either, price action could either be attracted to, repel from. I would also be confused as far as my point of control. Let's say this is the lower time frame point of control. It may be attracted to, or it may be resistance or rejected from. Our VWAP, it may be attracted to or repel from. Or our larger time frame point of control, it may be attracted to the VWAP. Awesome. Now it's rejected. It is attracted towards this one. Either way it goes, you're right. Price went up. I told you it was attracted to it, and now it's getting repelled from it. Here's it comes down. I told you it was attracted to this, and then it got repelled from it. And here's a larger time frame. It got attracted, and then it was attracted to this one, but then it repelled it. What? How confusing is that? You rather learn that or this? If it breaks this level, we're looking for this. If it comes down, it comes up, gets a bearish retest. This is not confirmed until it breaks this level. Now it's valid. Do you see how clear my definition is? Do you see how there is zero ways that you can misinterpret this thought process? If it breaks this level, this is now confirmed. Could it come up? Sure. It can do whatever it wants. I make trading extremely easy. Don't double talk. I don't say, well, it could do this, but then it could do this. It could either attract it or repel it. No. How do you trade that way? I don't know. I don't know how you trade that way. Broke this level. Okay. This is now resistance. It was support, support, support. It broke it. Now it's resistance. Here, it's resistance. Bearish retest, possible. Comes down, breaks above. If it breaks above this and goes up, comes down, goes up, breaks this level, this bear trap is confirmed. It comes down, it crosses this, the bearish retest is confirmed. There is zero chance you could misinterpret my thought process. Zero. If I'm trying to study this, it's either support or it's either attractant or repellent. But then you have the higher time frames, and it can either be attractant or repellent. But then it can come up here. Are you trading this way? I hope you're winning. For the love of God, I hope you're winning. Make it simple. Support resistance. Here, I show you how to trade. And do I have a group? Sure. Here's my group. But you can learn here for free. Ask me questions. Ask me setups. This right here is if you want access to me almost 24/7. If you want exact prices, when to enter, when to exit, updates on your entries and everything else. We don't post 10 to 20 charts a day. We post very few. I think right now we're only in 3, and those we entered today. No, I think we were in like 5, but our longs got stopped out. We win, we lose. You know, I'm very transparent. Cryptobilly says, how do you model implement impermanent loss for liquidity providers in a layer 2 perpetual futures AMM with a non-linear? Now I don't think I've ever cussed on this channel. You just fucking with me now, dude. Cryptobilly fucking with me. It's like Google, and Cryptobilly, you are the only one who got me to cuss. That's funny. It's like, what? You got me, man. You got me. That was my trading question. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That was a good one. I have to give it up to Billy on that. Cryptobilly says, I was just messing with you, Joe, since you're always asking people to ask questions. That one stumped me hard. I was like, it's going to be a quick Bitcoin update. So I mentioned this, believe it was a day or two ago. My dates get mixed up, but just the fact that, you know, it'd be really nice if we did have a retracement on Bitcoin, because we've been wanting this for a few days now, just because it's run up so much. And of course, you know, we were in longs. Our longs did get stopped out. However, our shorts are doing really nice. And let's just kind of zoom in here, what we're seeing. This is something that I was mentioning yesterday when the price was here and it started coming up. I was saying that if we break this level, we may continue downward. And sure enough, you know, it came up, it did a higher high, came back down to right around the same area, came up, broke this, which is nice, made a higher high, which is excellent. Now I'm looking for a retracement, 50%. Now, once again, I say this all the time, but I have to stress this. I teach in the moment, I mentor in the moment, I trade in the moment. I don't show you something here and say, oh yeah, look at this, and it goes up, and I give reasons why. Like right now, I'm explaining the actual movement and what I would do in that moment. Here, price goes up. We're looking for about 50% move of this, which would be about right here. And this would be my decision point. Is it going to come up and do something like this? So here's our decision point, 50% of this move. Is it going to come up, attack this level, and then hopefully, you know, come down and continue to attack this level? Or is it going to roll over? Here, it just rolled over. It rolled over, then it did this. So this is about 78% of this move. So underneath the 618 is the danger zone. Tom Cruise, danger zone, be careful. Sure enough, it goes up, re-enters around the golden pocket area. And then I did not measure this out, but these are just guesstimates. Re-enter the golden pocket area and then come back down, break the level, come here. Now, if you notice, we have a stop here, slightly lower and then slightly lower than this. This is showing that it's potentially losing strength. We don't know. Then we saw this here. We updated, whether it was on a live stream or a video specifically for YouTube. And then sure enough, I'm thinking, well, 50% of this move, we might come up to about here before retracing. And then now it's our new decision point. Instead, it rolled over. It did pretty much this move. It came down to about this trend line, came down, almost touching the trend line, coming up. Looks like this was going to be a bear trap to trap all the shorts. More than likely, it would have been nice if it came up to about this area, came back down, retested this, and now attacks this level and goes up. This would have confirmed the the bear trap once we broke this pivot, because now it's showing strength. Now it's changing the trend. However, we can see what it's actually doing. It's creating a retest, a bearish retest of this, you know, when it broke down, came up, bearish retest. Now, in order for our shorts to do really well, we need to break this level. So more than likely, if we break the level, we're going to break this as well. So I'm thinking we'll come down to maybe around this area before potentially going up, maybe getting rejected here, or potentially here about 50% of the move and coming over. Now, this was something that I posted. I'm not sure if it was just on the VIP group or if this was for YouTube as well. This is going to be a YouTube video as well. If you are a member of the YouTube members, you get access to some of these videos that I make specifically and especially for my VIP members. I'm updating as the market's turning. I'm updating as the market is continuing. I'm updating whenever there needs to be key updates. In addition to that, I'm also updating our charts as well. So for here, I'm looking at these levels. Now this was here. So we're looking at potentially a bounce right around 95.8. If it bounces, I don't think it will. I'm thinking it's going to break this level. And then here's our next level. And then, of course, we just wait. We just wait and see. Now, price will go down and price will go up. That's the key factor in all of this. And this path tool really helps with the not FOMOing, not trading with emotions. This is a very logical thought process when I'm actually trading this or when I'm actually charting this, because I'm not worried, oh, it's coming down, let me short it. No, this was my plan already. Or it breaks the level, oh, it's going up, let me long. Hold on, wait a minute. It may go up and then reverse here. And then if it reverses, now let's wait for this. Patience is key. Patience was the most expensive lesson I had to pay as far as tuition goes for trading. I lost so much money because I was always jumping in. Now we wait for this to see if, in fact, it comes to break this level, attacks it, or if it rolls over. So same thing here. Right now, it looks potentially like this was, going to be a bear trap, but then it reversed. We need the confirmation of this break. Once it breaks 1 hour candle close underneath this, then potentially the price may be coming down before it creates a lower high, lower low, so on and so forth.